Welcome, my beautiful Leos, my beautiful Lions. Brenda here, Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of December the 20th to the 26th, the week of Christmas 2021. It's at this time I truly want to thank you for this past year, for all the years I've been out here, but especially this past year, for your support, for liking, sharing, and of course subscribing to my channel and clicking that bell button. You truly have kept me out here, encouraged me to do what I do, and I love doing this. So as long as you keep coming in and subscribing and watching my videos every week or when they come out, that's how you support me and you will keep me coming out here. So I truly want to thank all of you for this beautiful year you've given me. Now, we will be moving on into new transition. I do think that the new year coming in is going to bring amazing, epic changes for all of us in one way or the other. And I do believe on the earth plane that the planet is going to see a lot of changes as well. But I think we've learned through the last 2 years how we're going to grow and deal with these situations in a more successful, more compassionate way. Now, again, I want to wish you all a wonderful season of love, of giving and receiving love, no matter what your faith is or what sources that be you lean into, whether we say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever the case is. I wish all of you a beautiful season of love, of giving and receiving. Okay, so let's see what we have here for your beautiful reading, my beautiful Leos, my Lions. Okay, so moving in here right off the bat, your all over energy card that you do have is the Broom, and this talks about a new home or a new attitude. So I always say wherever you feel at home as well with the attitude, whether you have a job you feel at home with, maybe you have, you're in a relationship where you feel comfortable like you're at home, or whether you actually will be moving to a different home and relocating. It's looking at things with a different perspective, looking at things with a different attitude this particular week, sweeping things out of the way, cleaning house, getting rid of what doesn't serve you so that you can see clear passage, so that you have clarity this week to see the situation for what it is and where you need to go. Now, coming in your first position here, your first card here, which is, where your energy could be right now, you have the Five of Cups and you have the Five of Wands. So some of you right now might feel a little frustrated. You might be going through some disappointments. You could be feeling grief here with the Five of Cups, where you could be thinking about the past and you're wishing that things had turned out better for you. You're reminiscing, you're reflecting, and maybe you're feeling a bit sad about the past right now. A lot has changed in this particular period of time for a lot of people that might have been out of your control, and you're dealing with that stress. So when I see the Five of Cups, I always say that you're crying over spilt milk, and you can just wipe that milk up and know that you have to look for the prize, and the prize here is in the middle. You still have options and you still have cups to fill. So forget about the cups that have tipped over. Forget about the past, because we can't change it. We can only go forward. We can never go back. So whatever has occurred, my beautiful Leos, that has left you feeling this grief or left you feeling disappointed or left you feeling this sadness, let it go and keep moving forward. You may have struggled with something here where it could have been a job situation. Maybe you were dealing with people that were constantly, poking you with the stick, making you have to compete, promote, and defend yourself. This is a card that says you can walk away from that. Okay, you can put down your rod and say, hey, I'm tired of doing this. Okay, I'm not going to get involved in the drama anymore. You're not going to worry about the past anymore. Whatever happened here that caused a situation to leave you disappointed, you have this option now to say, hey, you know what? I'm moving on in a new direction, and I'm not going to be involved in this kind of struggle anymore. Okay, fives are always cards that give us options to kind of come to a resolution when we get them, okay? Whether they're pentacles, whether they're whatever they are. Now, or cups here. Now, coming in your second position, which is, your next step to resolve this, you've got the Strength and you've got the Nine of Cups. So beautiful. So the Strength card says you need to step up and be brave. You need to be courageous. You need to look at a situation without the roar of the lion. Here you are, Leo, and not going in there in the heat of the moment and react and then maybe regret. Words are things we can't take back. So be careful. I hate to say it, but the week of Christmas tends to be one of the happiest, but also one of the most sensitive and stressful times of the year for a lot of people. And, we get caught up at those times and those emotions that come up. So be careful. If you're dealing with situations like that, take a breath, step back, and deal with it with kindness, compassion, and more forgiveness. Don't go in with the roar of the lion and then later on regret that something was said or done that you really shouldn't have done or shouldn't have happened around you. So this is about stepping up, and you truly are stronger than you can imagine. Leo, you're called the lion. You have this brave heart and you have this strength about you, and hear me roar. And so you have that ability, but this is calling for resistance. This is calling for you just to pull back on that, not allow yourself to do that this time. And it takes a lot of strength to hold back when we are in those situations where all we want to do is just scream it out in their face, right? Whatever the situation is, don't do it. Okay? Kill your enemies with kindness. That's what I always say, because it totally blows their mind. Now, you can catch more bees with honey than you ever will with vinegar. So if you are in any negotiations with anybody, think of that. Okay. Think about, dealing with it in a more understanding manner, because you could be going for something big here, because you've got the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups says make a wish. And if you go at it the right way, your wish is going to come true. Your cups are going to fill. So what is it? Is it a situation that has to do with your job, your career, or the material part of your life? Is it a situation where you're dealing with somebody on an emotional and a personal level and a relationship level? Whatever it is, if you look at it in a different way, taking on, as I said, new home, new attitude, taking on a new attitude, how you approach that situation, you can end up being a big time winner here. Now, coming in the center position here, your third card position, this is the obstacles that could be holding you back. Well, again, we talked about the Five of Cups. Now you have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is almost, you're in this space here where, you're thinking here, you're trying to get over worrying about the past, but you're sort of in distracted. Okay, you feel as though you're bored, you feel as though you missed out on an opportunity, but in your heart of hearts there's a better direction to go. Now, you could be waiting for something. You've got the King of Cups here coming in, and the King of Cups is someone who comes in and gives you beautiful, heartfelt advice or help with something. He's trustworthy, or she, whoever the case is, male or female. You've got this beautiful energy coming in here to say, hey, they could be your distraction as well. This King of Cups could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio that's coming in here to offer you a beautiful distraction. So know that you can take this person's advice. You can take this person's for real on their word and on their honor, because he just wants to help you out. So somebody could be coming forward here to help you and be a beautiful distraction with this situation. There's a better place to go. Maybe you're leaning into this King of Cups for support, and maybe they could be your spouse, your family member, someone who loves you very much, that's there for you to lean into. Coming in your fourth card position, which is your strengths you can tap into and the resources you can tap into. Well, you got the Moon and you got the Seven of coins here. So the Moon says there could be some misinterpretation going on, but the Moon is also about getting all the information you can to go forward. If, trusting your instincts, trusting your gut instincts about something, being able to get and do your research and get information that leaves you so that you don't have to deal with some misinterpretation, things taken out of context, not seeing the whole story in truth and clarity. Now, the Moon we know stands for Pisces. Again, I talked about this king. You could be dealing with a water sign of Pisces who you could be dealing with this situation. But the Moon says, you know what? Secrets and the information is going to reveal itself at the perfect time. But sometimes you have to be proactive here, Leo, and you have to go do your research to find that information out. But trust your instincts here. It's almost like you're going to be walking around with eyes in the back of your head, they're telling me, where you're going to be looking over your shoulder to make sure you haven't missed something, okay? And that means you're going to delve deep and you're going to do your research. Now, you've done something here, because you've got the Seven of Coins, and the Seven of Pentacles and Coins talks about planting your seeds to go towards some endeavor, some focusing on a location, a direction you want to go. And maybe it has to do with your job and career. Maybe you've put out a resume. Maybe you've put out a proposal, an idea. Maybe you've put out an offer in something. Maybe you've applied for a job and you're waiting. You're waiting to hear how they received it, how they're going to react to it. And don't worry about it. You're working towards your goals here. And a lot of you, it could be your career here, trusting your instincts, and also, like this is usually depicted in other decks, where in the traditional, it shows a dog and the moon, a lobster or a crab behind them, and the wolf. And what that means is the dog knows how to act on what he's been taught. The wolf knows how to act and react on what his instincts are. And that means trusting yourself here, that things are going to work out at the perfect time here. So with this Seven of Pentacles, that's exactly what's going to happen here. So again, it could be a Pisces who's going to be helping you with a situation, or not, because the moon stands for Pisces. But don't worry, because you planted your seeds well. Whatever you've done here, whatever proposal, idea, whatever you've put out there, Leo, is going to come back to you in spades. So I do believe you're going to be okay here. Now, your final outcome card here, which is your potential outcome, which is your fifth card here in line, you've got the Queen of Pentacles and you've got the Magician. So beautiful how this is turning out. So the Queen of Pentacles is all about stability. She has that ability to go for her goals. She again is a seed planter, okay? She's like Mother Earth. She has that ability to plant her seeds, wait her time, be patient, and she sees her harvest come in because of that. I do believe that, you're going to be able to feel harmony, happiness within your home life. I do believe that you're going to be able to see your garden grow, come out, and the abundance coming to you here. You've done a good job here planting your seeds. I do believe that, as long as you stand in you realize how strong you are here, you let the past go, you're going to be able to move forward. And you know what? It's all about the newness that's coming into you. New home, new attitude, right? Looking at things with that perspective. But I do believe, you're planting your seeds to move forward and create something beautiful here. Prosperity and abundance. The Magician says you have all the resources to do it. Okay? Time, effort, support, perhaps from others, and maybe even some unexpected money, that a windfall, something could come in that's going to help you move forward and create this goal, create this passion that you have. The universe says, you know what? If you're thinking that you're not enough, if you're thinking you don't have enough education, if you're thinking you need another degree, this card says stop it. You're ready now. So go for what it is you want. Go after it. You have this ability to create this situation that you want so bad, this passion in your life right now. And I think you're setting yourself up for it. Now, your final card here is surrender to low self-esteem. Well, you've had a feeling here with the Four of Cups, with the Five of Cups, worrying about a situation with the Strength card. But you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So this is the only thing that could be holding you back right now for this new beginning that you want to see happen. So don't allow yourself to get up in your head. With this Four of Cups, it's like you're sitting there, you're bored, there's a better future, but you're distracted and you're lost up in your head, worrying that it's not going to happen fast enough here. Well, I'm here to tell you that when the Magician shows up at the end of the day, it says you're ready to go for this, and you're going to see something wonderful coming in. Nine of Cups, make a wish. Wish is fulfilled here. So stand in your power of strength. Realize that you have all the resources here to go for what you want. Don't allow this feeling, if you're feeling low and you have low self-esteem about yourself because things aren't moving as quickly as you want them to, get rid of it, because it will block you faster than anything else. And there's a reason why we call it the law of attraction. What we throw out into the universe, what we project, we're going to get back. So if you start thinking it's not going to happen, I'm not going to get it, you won't. But if you believe that you've worked hard for what you've got, you planted your seeds well, and it's whatever it is, it's taking its time, know that and believe that you're going to see it come in. Well, my beautiful Leos, this is your reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week of Christmas here to look forward to. Always know that I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and let's continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And I'll see you soon. Much love and many blessings.